Hi everybody, I hope everybody's having a great week. Where shall I begin? Remember how last episode it ended off with Judge Tyler telling Soulja Boy that he had to make breakfast for everybody in the house? Okay, well, you know what? The nigga woke up in a good mood and he made breakfast and complained. Nigga was jigging and everything, having a good old time whipping the motherfucking eggs. Like I told you, it's not hard. It's not hard. That breakfast actually looked damn good. I was like, okay. I didn't see nothing burning, nothing. The eggs was yellow and all that good shit. I ain't see a speck of pepper. I ain't see him drizzling any fucking salt in that motherfucker. But you know what? It looked good. Afterwards, we then see Nia and Tammy talking. And Nia was like, you know, this was the first time in like forever that we woke up and we had to start the day off arguing. And Tammy was like, damn, y'all wake up arguing every day? Like, yeah, bitch, damn. Ain't got time for that shit. Who the fuck wants to just wake up and be in a bad motherfucking mood? Not I, bitch. But Nia takes some accountability. Starts maybe thinking, maybe it is her sometimes. It's not always Soulja Boy. And I'm like, okay, growth. So they get ready for their next exercise, and Lil Mo in her confessional with Carl saying how he really likes the exercises because everybody's good with fronting, but whatever exercise it is, it broadcasts their problems, you know. But anyways, they all get together and they all congratulate Soulja Boy for cooking breakfast. This was a punishment. While we congratulating him, say thank you and move it the fuck along. All right. So basically, the exercise is called Social Media Junkie. AKA, they always telling people they motherfucking business and it always comes back and bites them in the ass. This is to show that even though you delete in your tweet, your Instagram, whatever post it is, you can't take back how your partner felt. And we all know once it's on the internet, bitch, it stays on that hoe. So they had all the reporters there. They had Danny Canada, who is the top notch at Bossa, but she basically comes there with all the tea. Starts with Lil Mo and Carl, and she basically asks him, yourself on not getting caught when you cheat. And then this nigga Carl talking about he wasn't talking about himself. And Danny was like, oh, it wasn't about you? He was like, nah, he was like, oh, okay, nigga. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. You know damn well that was about you. Don't do that. Don't do that. And then he basically was like how he wouldn't say something, do something online because Mo has his social media account because she's the manager. Like, that's weird. So then Danny goes to Jessica, Dom, and Sean. Basically, they was like, what the fuck are you doing, Dom? Like, why are you here? Why aren't y'all married? And Dom had a good answer for that ass and was basically saying Sean don't even know all the shit she got up her sleeve. And I'm like, let them know, Dom. Then somebody had the audacity to ask Dom, would she want her child to be a stripper? Which I don't see why the fuck that would even be a genuine question to ask, but whatever. But she was like, no, I stripped so my kids wouldn't have to. And next question, bitch. So then it's Waka Flocka and Tammy's turn. And Waka Flocka's over here threatening people. What did the nigga do, you ask? His job, bitch. All he asked this motherfucker was, how much infidelity can you take? That's not a disrespectful motherfucking question. Inquiring minds would love to know. How much can you take, bitch? And do you know her response? As much as she wants. I'm like, girl, you look stupid. Oh, I know you thought you did something right there. You didn't. You didn't. So now they going through all the old tweets, and Soulja Boy was like, wait, hold on, damn. Y'all taking it too far and shit, because this nigga know he's been absolutely disrespectful to this girl. I'm talking about, woo. This nigga said how she would never taste his dick again. And really, Soulja Boy really wasn't even much trying to have all that. His whole thing was like, they already moved past that and now y'all reopening the wounds and shit. He's like, what the fuck? Like, we already talked about this shit. Y'all fucking relax. Then they asked Lil Fizz if he was ashamed of Tiffany because you never see her on his IG. He was like, yeah, I put her on my stories. And then the reporters was like, that shit don't motherfucking count. Stories are temporary. Your actual posts are what permanent. Fizz said that he has a clean-cut image and she don't fit in it. The only person that he be having on his IG is his son because his son is permanent. Tiffany ain't permanent. What part of He does not give a fuck about Tiffany. Does anybody not understand? He doesn't respect her. He doesn't want to be with her. She cries and she's still like, I don't give a fuck. I told you what it was from the beginning. So I don't care. I don't care. Tiffany can continue to cry and feel some type of way, but I mean, it's just insanity. Trisha told me Tiffany was married, pregnant and everything. I'm like, all right, baby, thank God you found somebody who really saw your worth, which you said that you knew you had. So, bitch, go off, good shit. So then they go back to Soulja Boy. He was flirting with some fan, acting like he was really about to fuck around with his fans. But to be honest, Soulja Boy barely answering any questions. This nigga is just honestly just dumbfounded that a room of reporters is reading all of his old shit. Like, he's really astounded. What the fuck is going on? But you can definitely tell that Nia's getting in her feelings because, I mean, he said some pretty hurtful shit. I mean, he said Nia's pussy was whack and how it stank and all this type of shit. And I'm like, nigga, y'all was fucking with each other for like 10 years. What does it say about you? That just says that you was with the stank-ass pussy. You was with it. If that is true. I just hate how that's like some type of roast. Like, you roasted me, but you used to... All right, child. Basically, at the end of the day, the doctors was trying to say that they shouldn't use social media as a weapon against their partner. All right. I don't know if it was because of bad editing. In Nia's confessional, she was saying how Soulja Boy gets jealous, but then after the exercise, you see on one of the cameras that Soulja Boy and Nia are talking, and he's basically, baby, is everything okay? It was wrong. And she's trying to talk to her, and Nia was saying how she doesn't feel like talking. Them telling them about the tweets and shit and rehashing that opened up some wounds. But I was just confused because how they edited it didn't really make any motherfucking sense. But Nia, she's embarrassed all over again. And she thought that she had forgiven, but it's actually going to take her more than that. Even Walker and Sean was surprised at the shit that Soulja Boy said about Nia. Like, god damn, that nigga was just foul and disrespectful. Yeah, he was. So then their next exercise was putting your social media skills to the test. They call it Bae Swap, even though they on a marriage motherfucking boot camp. Not all these motherfuckers are married, so they can't say wife swap. Y'all peep? Oh, okay. So this is how the Bae Swap pairs are. Tiffany and Walker, which is funny because Walker just called Tiffany the mean-ass friend last episode. So that's cute that they together. Lil Mo and Soulja Boy. Drew and Nia, Tammy and Sean, Carl and Dime. So basically with the Bae Swap, they all pair up together for the dinner that they're going to have for the Bae Swap or whatever. So Walker and Tiff, they're working on the little flower arrangements, and then they're talking about how Walker buys Tammy gifts to make her happy, which is low-key a tactic he's using that is cute. So he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Drew and Nia in the kitchen fucking up some brownies and making desserts and shit. They was basically cool with each other because they're comfortable, as they said, with each other. And Nia was just saying that nothing ever happened between her and Drew. That's what they kept saying. Nothing ever happened. We don't know. All I'm saying is that they're acting weird about it. We heard y'all. Okay, y'all ain't fuck. It came up at least a couple times where like y'all keep referring back to the rumors and shit. If it's rumors, let them be that. And move the fuck along. Okay. Lil Mo and Soulja Boy, they in the other kitchen making dinner. And Soulja Boy walking up to Lil Mo asking her what she need him to do. She's giving him all the instructions. You need to do this, being real firm and all type of shit. Yeah, I get what they was doing, but I mean, like Lil Mo said, there is an age difference. I'm just gonna leave it at that. It was Carl and Dime, and they making the alcoholic beverages. But Dime was saying how Sean would be all bossy if they were doing it right now, be trying to tell her what to do. And Carl was just like, Mo, be ready to get the fuck lit, honestly. As we all would. And Tammy and Sean, they outside talking, bitch. I don't even know what the fuck their goddamn task was. But something that really irked me was that basically Tammy was just teaching him how to manipulate Dime into what he wanted her to do. Instead of saying, why are you wearing that short ass skirt? You don't look good in that. Like, that's not classy. Instead of that, but, you know, baby, why don't you go ahead and wear that black dress here for me, you know? So she told him to finesse it, aka manipulate, and still get what you want. Don't put her feelings into consideration of what the fuck she wants to wear and what the fuck she's comfortable in wearing before she even met you. Let's not worry about that. Let's not even think about that. How about let's still focus on what you want, Sean, and what you want your wife to do and just finesse it and then manipulate her. And I'm like, of course Tammy would say some shit like that because Walker does it to her. And all he has to do is buy her motherfucking raggedy ass gift and then there you go. There you fucking have it. So then they all finish up and then they get ready for their dinner date with the Bae Swap, right? Lil Mo said that it don't even feel like a date. Feels like she's his goddamn auntie. Drew, he has the audacity to feel some type of way about Tiffany appreciating Walker for being an amazing date, which honestly he was. And I love that Tammy was like egging that shit on, like, yes, bitch, enjoy. Enjoy. That's how you should be treated, though. He was really treating her nice that day. And even after Fizz gonna say something, gonna call her thirsty. Like, my nigga, what's somebody even talking to your raggedy ass? I hate niggas like that. You don't want her, but you don't want her to be happy, like, with nobody else. Like, you just want to keep her off to the side. Like, what kind of fucking shit is that? Who knows if he was doing it for the cameras? I don't know. But all I know is he looked like a fuck-ass nigga for how he's treating her. And if anybody wants to give him a motherfucking chance after this, good luck. Yeah, but I was just confused on how she was thirsty all because she was saying that Walker was a gentleman. Like, come on now. So, in the middle of their confessional with Lil Fizz and Tiffany, the producer asked if they felt like Tiffany was comparing Drew to Walker. And Drew was like, of course she was. Most definitely. And then this bitch went off. I'm not comparing you. I'm just comparing you. But I'm not really comparing. Like I got what she was saying. But then it was like, you're dead ass answering his question. So he was kind of making me laugh because he was just like, while she was going off, he was just like, so you're answering his question. So yeah, you are comparing this. Yes, you are. Baby, you were. You were. It's understandable as to why you were, but you were 100% comparing them against each other. But after she was done going off, she was like, you need to aspire to be a gentleman, like walk in the future. And then you know this nigga gonna say, yeah, I will in the future. And while she's right here now, and then go mouth to the camera with somebody else. That nigga trifling, y'all. I don't give a damn what nobody saying. I'm saying it more and motherfucking more. Let me go ahead and get the fuck over this shit. So Walker was being on cute and shit, feeding Tiffany the strawberries and shit. That all was nice. Oh, and that's another thing. Nia and Fizz had fucked up the brownies, burnt all them shits up, and they both laughed it off. Neither one of them got mad at each other. Girl, why Lil Mo said they on a quadruple date, then say, wait, what's 5? I'm just mad she said quadruple. You know, some things just need to be said up here. The editors in the room, they be messy as shit because they know they ain't have to put that in there, but that was funny. But it would have been like a Kent something, right? I know quad is full for sure. Anyways, so then the doctors come and they ask everybody, why do y'all think you were paired? Walker was like, with him and Tiffany, he's saving, always there to make things better and to provide and show his love. Lil Mo and Soulja B, this bitch was all off. She thought it was just about him because she's a big name and he's a big name in a relationship. But it's basically saying how Soulja Boy responds well to strict instructions, like you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. And Carl responds well with loose instructions, and that's important. It's all about how you can approach a motherfucker. It ain't always what you say, it's how you say it. And then it was Nia and Fizz's turn, and then what just confused me, they were just like, oh, we were paired together because of the rumors and how we used to talk. Y'all probably wanted to see if it was true. And I was just like, y'all was like the 3rd or 4th fucking couple to speak. Y'all couldn't think of nothing better than that shit. Like, that shit just really pissed me off. I was just making shit look like y'all did something. Even if y'all didn't do anything, they're still making it seem like they did something. And it's just stupid and uncalled for if you ask me. And then Dr. Ish was like, well, take all that off the table. Now why do you think we paired y'all? And Fizz was like, well, he's more comfortable with Nia because, I mean, he knows her. And both of the doctors was like, I mean, have you noticed that, Drew, you was smiling. Tiffany's been smiling and laughing all day long. She hasn't laughed like that in days since she's been there. Bitch, it's day 4. Y'all been fucking miserable. But Drew gonna say in the confessional how Tiffany been around looking like she got shit stuck on her lip. Like, you're not helping. You're not helping. And you know that. Like, you're just being an ass for no reason. Basically, doctors were saying that they need to have patience with each other. Both Soulja Boy and Nia, and Tiffany and Fizz, because y'all had patience with the other folks. Have patience with the person that you supposedly love or the person you want to be with. I guess ignore that, Fizz, and goddamn me, Tiffany. Then Judge Tyler comes. You know, they have to do the judge in front of your peers. She basically gets in Sean's ass and was like, don't you ever motherfucking say anything to Jessica Dime about her being classy. Because I tell you one thing, she is far classier than you would ever be, my nigga, okay? But he said he understands. Then Lil Mo starts crying, saying how Lil Mo's like her only friend and it hurts her that he doesn't know that. It's like, well, maybe because you treat him like he's beneath you. Just maybe. And in Carl's confessional, he was just like, well, honestly, I'm lost because we both need each other, so I really don't understand what the fuck she's talking about. So who knows? The next thing, Judge Tyler was like, all right, well, put something on social media that you learned about your partner right now. Put something that's vulnerable, all that other type of shit. Child, why Sean gonna say he just found out his fiance was more classy than him? Was more classy than him. Okay, that's cool. So you can talk about, you know, I'm not about to even get on your grammar, kid. I ain't gonna get on your grammar. I just think it's funny that you talking about Jessica Dime even sound smart. But whatever. And then Nia said some shit about realizing that she wasn't as forgiving as she thought she was. But Soulja Boy was basically like, how the fuck are we even here then? Asking her basically if she wanted to leave. Nia was saying how she doesn't want to go, but she just needs more time. And at that point, it's just like, girl, why are we dragging this along? Don't do this. Soulja Boy was like, you full of shit, because Nia was saying how she didn't realize she didn't forgive him until being on a date with somebody else. Soulja Boy was like, well, what the fuck did Fizz tell you to make you flip shit like that? Da 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 da. And like, that's some cap shit because you knew Fizz before this. So why would you being on a play date with Fizz have you thinking anything? So I understand both parts. I do see how the exercise at the beginning was something that started making her rock and feel some type of way. And then maybe chilling with Drew and them having a good time that really made her think about, well, damn, should I be in this? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Soulja Boy and Nia literally always ends off the show with their bullshit. Soulja Boy and Nia, like, they just need to let that shit go. It's not helping anybody in a situation with staying in something if you really don't trust that motherfucker. That's not helping anything. Because you are always going to feel insecure and feel like you're not good enough. So leave. Just leave. But that's all I have, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and subscribe. Or dislike, whatever the fuck. Whatever floats your boat on the next video, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.